So here I am back in Illustrator. I'm going to show you one more thing regarding this design. There's still more you can do with it, but last thing we're going to work on with this. You can see it's getting pretty cool already. Let's add some stuff to it. And what I'm talking about when I mean stuff, I'm going to go back to the graffiti project for a second and pull up some examples here. Right, here's like mine so far, but you can see that there's like stuff you can add. And then where this inspired me from is if I go back up here, look at all like the detail inside there and like the stuff that's added. It's not just like a gradient and then they call it a day. You know, these artists really took the time to, wow, I mean, I just love that, like how that was done with the design and everything. It just looks so much better when it's got all that stuff going on in there. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. You know, don't just add a gradient and call it a day. That's not it. We're going to add some compound shapes to this, and I'll show you a quick and easy way to do this. So back in Illustrator, let's make some shapes. So make a circle. Doesn't matter what the fill is. Actually, I take that back. That might matter. Let's just give this a fill of color. Doesn't matter right now. All right. I'll make another circle. I'm going to copy that one. Maybe shrink it down a little bit. Why? Because I feel like it. And I think I'll go ahead and repeat that a couple times and alter its size each time. So just option dragging here. This one bigger. Oopsie, didn't mean to do that. When you move, don't move your stuff around, move just the shapes around. Shift, and let's bring the same circle over here. Let's use this bigger circle over here again. So I'm option dragging to do that in case you're wondering how I'm doing that so quickly and easily. And you forgot, that's okay. Let's do a little teeny tiny circle right here. And we're going to go ahead and grab another circle right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the shift key and I'm going to grab all of these circles and, oops, I think I just moved something accidentally. Oh well. Let's see what I moved. So I've got all those grabbed, not anything else. I only have the circles. That's important. I'm going to go to Object, Compound Path, Make, just with the circles. So if I click on these now, you can see that only the circles move around. Important for what we're doing. Put those back where they were. I'm going to grab this compound path. Oops. Oh, and when you do this, make sure you're using the direct selection tool. Otherwise, you'll select everything, which would be a disaster for what we're about to do. So I'm grabbing with the direct selection tool. I only have this compound path. I'm going to say Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste, and now look at that. So I have an exact copy of that right there. And this is where things get funky. So I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to, so it's now a copy of the other path. Make sure you make a copy, otherwise you're going to regret it. So grab that, hold down the shift key, grab this. So now I have this compound path with a circle selected and this compound path with the arrow selected. Go to Window, Pathfinder, and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to go to Intersect. Look at that, look at that. And I believe, I don't know if these are still a compound path, they are not. So let's say I want to make these a compound path again, grab them all. See how it fills it in exactly where they were though? So cool. So Object, Compound Path, Make again. And I can't show it because it doesn't show up right now because the gradient's different, but let's all look at this. Oh, look at that. There it is. So now it looks like I have a polka dotted arrow there. So here's your goal. In each of these shapes, add several compound paths. It doesn't just have to be circles. It can be any shape you want it to be. As long as it's a shape, it will work. So any of these will do. It could be, you know, a long rectangle. And, you know, don't just go with what I'm showing you. Take a look at, again, like what are some of these graffiti artists doing? There's some really neat stuff happening here that's just, I mean, again, I can spend all day looking at these. Like, I love that one. Check it out. So that's the next part.